Classroom concerns first at 10. Parents in one Northeast Arkansas school district are worried about the treatment of teachers and students. Tonight, they're giving the district a failing grade on an important life lesson: respect. Good evening, I'm Chris Carter. The concern comes as students in Osceola return back to the classroom this week. We told you about some of the issues in the Osceola School District earlier this month, and tonight we are digging a little deeper into some of those concerns. Our Imani Williams has been investigating the concerns, joins us now with his K Investigates. Hi, Imani.
Hey, Chris. Yeah, I've been looking at this for over a month, and parents leave their children at school around 8 hours a day to learn. But according to an Osceola School District parent, she does not feel like her students are important when they are there. Now, I shared a small snippet of parents' frustration about a month ago. Now, here is a deeper look into that frustration. A parent with several concerns following the 2022-2023 school year at Carol Smith Elementary School in Osceola.
I think everything started happening after we went to the first 4-week parent-teacher conference.
We're calling her Jane. She did not want to be identified for fear of retaliation by the school district. She said there are multiple instances that had her scared for her children's safety and education.
Towards the end of the school year, my son got stabbed with a pencil.
And when Jane inquired about the alleged situation, she said the lack of concern was not acceptable.
I went to the school to inquire about it. She pretty much brushed it off and said the pencil wasn't sharpened, so it wasn't a big deal.
She has 2 kids at Carol Smith Elementary. She was notified early in the school year one of her students' teachers would no longer be working at the school, but the reason behind the change shocked her.
I was notified by my son's teacher that she was quitting because of conditions at the school, and she was just dissatisfied with how things were going.
Queen Watson was brought in to replace the teacher. We shared her story in a previous investigation dealing with questions surrounding needed documentation for teachers. Jane said her child began telling her about incidents happening in his class.
He started telling me about this young man. It's a young man in his class who were doing a lot of things that I feel like were questionable. My son had to come home and tell me, "Mom, the police came to school and they searched all our backpacks." So when I asked him what was going on, he stated that the young man threatened to shoot basically everybody in class.
We found a press release the district sent about the weapon incident. Jane said the notification was sent after the incident occurred. Most of the incidents that happened in the classroom, according to Jane, she found out from her child, not the teacher or the school administration or district administration.
Had instructed them basically not to inform us parents, like just kind of wait until our children told us about it.
While her son told her about events happening in the classroom with other students, he also shared how teachers were being treated.
He even came home and expressed how he felt some type of way about the way in which the principal was caring for the teacher, about her disrespecting her, loud talking to her. He would say, "Oh, she will pull the teacher out in the hallway," and we could hear her through the door yelling at her like she was her mother.
Jane said she spoke up.
I was bringing it to the attention of the principal. I was voicing my concerns, and when I saw nothing being done, I was reaching out to the superintendent. Never got a response back.
Through the Freedom of Information Act, I requested records regarding complaints from parents, students, or teachers in reference to treatment at Carol Smith Elementary School. According to the school district, quote, "There are no records responsive to this request," end quote. Jane even considered changing where her child went to school because of the constant issues.
Even if I have to move out of the town to get my kids a better education, because I feel like their safety is compromised at this point.
Now, when I previously asked to speak with the school district about the alleged mistreatment of teachers by the school principal at Carol Smith Elementary School, the district responded with, quote, "The district cannot discuss personnel matters, but the district supports and stands behind all of our principals," end quote. So a lot that I looked into over these past few months.
Yeah, a lot of unanswered questions still, and we know you're still digging through some documents. Thank you, Imani.